Hello lovies, I thought I would just pop in real quick before I start this and explain what I'm doing so that you know, like, what is this crazy lady doing. I have out here on my table an 18 by 24 canvas. It's a big one, bigger one than I'm usually working on. And I have these pieces of, it's like heavy duty cardboard. It's thin though. And I had them in my stash, and I was going to use them for something else and it didn't work out, but I thought, oh, I'll use them again. Well, now's that time. So I've just kind of cut them up into some random shapes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare this surface first. And I have an idea, but I don't know. We're going to play a little bit today and see how it works. Then I'm going to create these individual pieces as like little mini pieces of art, and I'm going to put them down on the canvas. I have all kinds of, this bucket right here is like my happy place, but I've got some good papers here that I'm going to be using, lots and lots of book pages and different things like that, and just all kinds of good stuff down in here. Ooh. Just all kinds of goodies. Butterflies and stamps and rulers and just stuff that's in my stash that needs to get used. So we'll see. This is my idea. I'm not sure if it will work or not, but I wanted to explain what I'm doing so that you're not like, what is this crazy lady doing? Alright, so let's get creating. There she is, Lovey. Oh my goodness. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time, is create these little individual pieces of goodness. And oh my gosh, it just makes me happy. So quickly, because I know this video is going to be long, it took me a long time. I'm going to try and edit it down so that you're not having to endure the whole process, because there's a lot of stuff in here that's just like repetitive shade. Oh, the shading took forever. So anyway, background was first the sea breeze color, and then I put the stencils down and then rolled over that, and that worked really great. And although again you can't see the background, all that background texture still plays a part in the final piece. The background is always important, even if it's just a little bit. Like you can see the little bits from the stencils, and so I used let's see, the stacked stone doodle, stacked stone, the doodle numbers and letters, the lines, leaves and the doodle triangles. So all of those will be listed. And then all of the bits, let's see, I used a few other things too. So on the actual pieces, I used the scribble stencil, border stencil, I used the pattern, I think it's pattern 3. Then I used this little scalloped edge here. That's pattern 2, I think. But they'll all, and then I also used the feather stencil. So I used a lot. So they'll all be listed. And then all of these pieces, I'm pretty sure, are from a collage pack. So I will do my best to try and list what these are from. Most everything I think in there that I've used is from a collage pack. They're just, oh, I just love all the pieces. Just love it, love it, love it. So background, laid the stencils down, then painted black over it. And then I did another wash over the top of it to kind of tone it down a little bit so it was there but not really there. Then I sprayed some alcohol on there to kind of give it those water drop feel, and then just kind of patted it dry. Created all my little individual pieces with all this yummy, oh yummy goodness. Added some additional rulers on the edges here, but I used all different kinds of fun stuff. And then I put even more of my happy spot, the metal elements and different things like that on here. Key, gears. This is just a rusty piece of something, I don't know. Stuff I pick up that I think is treasures. And then like a key escutcheon plate kind of thing. So, oh, and I've got these like brad, like it comes in a roll. I've had it forever, ever, ever. I got it from Donna Downey years ago. She doesn't have it anymore. So, so much goodness. And you know, I guess this probably isn't like everybody's thing. Like someone could look at this and go, what a jumbled mess. This is a jumbled mess. But to me, this just makes me happy. It just has all of my favorite things. Stencils and good grungy backgrounds and just all the shading and numbers and texture. Oh, so good, so good. And so this just makes me happy. And so that's what spurred this little saying down here. It says, create a beautiful life. And you know, creating in general, we need, whenever we start creating for someone else, it's really difficult. I know when I am doing a commission job, it's always harder for me because I've been given some specifics, and not that I mind it, it's always a little bit more difficult than when I'm creating just on the spur, out of my heart and all those kinds of things. And this creating a beautiful life, it's not going to look like anybody else's, and it shouldn't. It should be yours and what comes from your soul and your heart. And just like art, just like this piece might not be for everybody, and someone might look at this and go, that's some crazy stuff. To me, it's going, you know, it'll be up for, everything's for sale, but it's going on the wall. It's, you know, I just love it. And that's what our lives, we should be striving to do in our own lives, is creating our own beautiful story, our own beautiful life. However that looks, and if we could just stop looking at all of the Pinterest perfect houses and perfect this and being things that, you know, and just create your own beautiful story and have it look crazy and different and wonderful and have it really fill you up and excite you and ignite you and have you excite you to continue on that journey of creating a beautiful life. And if you don't like what you've got going on with art, if this didn't work, I paint over it. I create something else. I keep something that I like and create around it or whatever. That's what we get to do with life. We are in charge. We get to choose how our story goes. And so, loves, if you feel stuck, breathe, take the time to evaluate and reevaluate and make your goals and lists, and then create the life that you want and have it look crazy and whatever you want it to be. Whatever it is, make it yours. Make it make you happy. All right, lovies, I hope your Sunday is awesome, and I hope that you are getting some rest. By the time you see this, I am going to be in Florida. I cannot wait. We had this nasty, blizzardy rain, sleet, ice storm come through, and it's just gross. It's just gross outside. So when you see this video, I will be with my feet in the sand with 80-degree weather and listening to the ocean. So lovies, I hope your Sunday is awesome, and I hope it's restful, and I hope that you are finding the life that you want and you're creating it to be beautiful and colorful, however it is for you that makes you happy. Have a great Sunday, and always, always know that you are loved.